Okay, good morning, everyone. Today, we will conduct our pre-conference for our civil works project. With the contract ID number 2688-0001, the construction of roads, National Highway to Ganayon, Lianga, Surigao del Sur, with an ABC of 19,600,000. Then project number 2, 2688-0002, Surigao Davao Coastal Road, kilometer 1259 plus 00 to kilometer 1259 plus 696. Then another section, kilometer 1259 plus 718 to kilometer 1260 plus 022. Then another section, kilometer 1261 plus 400 to kilometer 1261 plus 639. Then another one, kilometer 1261 plus 717, kilometer 12 to kilometer 1261 plus 869, with an EBC of 52,588,640. For third project, 26NH0073, construction of multi-purpose building, Barangay Hall, Barangay Poblacion, Cagwait, Surigao del Sur, with an ABC of 11,880,000. Then 26NH0004, Surigao Davao Coastal Road, kilometer 1259 plus 718 to kilometer 1260 plus 022. Then kilometer 1261 plus 400 to kilometer 1261 plus 639. With an ABC of 10,028,340. And then fifth project is 26NH0005, construction of multi-purpose building, Barangay Hall, Barangay San Roque, San Miguel, Surigao del Sur, with an ABC of 9,900,000. Then 26NH0006, construction completion of multi-purpose building, Barangay Hall, Barangay Awasian, City of Tandag, Surigao del Sur, with an EBC of 5,940,000. And the last project is 26NH0007, construction of public water supply system, Barangay San Roque, San Miguel, Surigao del Sur, with an EBC of 2,970,000. Before we proceed to our pre-bid conference agenda, I would like to request our secretariat to read the attendance.
Okay, good morning again. Attendance. Julius Trinidad, back Vice Chairperson, presiding. Back members, Maria Sol Pagaran, Agustin Stal. 3 members present out of 5. Then, our head DPWH, Maria Cecilia Cedro. Members, Ibalil Pastohil, Alain, Nathaniel Aranyo, Aldrin Arizano, and Danilis Alexa, yours strongly, Pilani Abraham, Back Secretariat. Then we have our programmers, Mark de Guzman, Ryan Montenegro, Dilma Bernadette Plaza, Ivan Sahay. Then our Julius Pradas and Aiden Punyabero. Then we have our prospective bidders, contractor, Representative Olin Development, Engineering and Construction, Randy and Rani Patin. That's all. Good morning once again.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Secretariat. Things, back member present are 3 out of 5. So the back forum. Then I would like also to acknowledge the online viewer via YouTube Live. Okay, for our agenda for this pre-bid conference is the brief presentation and explanation by the back of the following. The basic contract data, including contract description, ABC and duration. The requirement of bidding documents, including instruction of the bidder, general condition of contract, special condition of contract, specification, drawings, bill of quantities, and forms. Then, document to be submitted to the bidders, to be read later. It is in purpose of technical components of the bids and financial component of the bids. Then, the last one, the last two is, the last, second to the last is the question and answer, or question and answer, sorry, question and comment from the bidders and reply of the back. Then, the summary of proceeding, including supplemental ability, if there is any. Seryoso sa ito. Okay, we'll proceed to the presentation of the first project.
Six in it's in.
26 001 presented by Engineer De Guzman. Please proceed, Engineer.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good morning once again. So for the project 26NH001, construction of road National Highway to Ganayon, Lianga, Surigao del Sur. This project has an appropriation of 20 million and the ABC is 19,600,000, located at Lianga, Surigao del Sur. The duration is 120 calendar days. The scope of works, facilities for the engineer, 0.61%, other general requirements, 1.33%, earthworks, 11.53%, sub-base and base course, 9.41%, surface course, 60.51%, drainage and slope protection work, 16.61%, a total of 100%. The project length is 0.819 kilometers, and the project scope is road concreting. The date of bidding would be on December 17, 2025. For the, here is the summary for the item number, description, unit and quantity. For the Part A, facilities for the engineer, and Part B, other general requirements. For Part C, earthworks, and Part D, sub-base and base course, item number, description, unit, and quantity are being shown. For Part E, surface courses, and Part F, drainage and slope protection works, item number, description, unit, and quantity are being shown. For the minimum equipment requirement, we have dump truck 2, water truck 1, transit mixer 2, backhoe 2, motorized road grader 1, vibratory ruler 1, and joint sealer equipment or machine 1, a total of 10. For the breakdown, for the construction of field office, we have 1 unit 7x7 bunkhouse. Then project billboard, we have 4 each, 4 units for DPWH and 4 units for Cagwait. Here is the project billboard. For the occupational safety and health program, we have 1 first aider and 1 safety practitioner. Both are full-time. Then for the materials, the name and specification, unit and quantity are being shown. For the traffic management, for the materials, the name and specification, unit and quantity are being shown. And note, the sign panel are metal sheet with 50 by 50 mm angle bar frame, not tarpaulin. Here is the materials source. From the sand and gravel is at Caracan River Quarry with an average hauling distance of 131.72 kilometers from project site. Then for the item 200 at Hubuk River Quarry, a distance of 23.69 kilometers from project site. Here is the location and vicinity map of the project, composed of 3 sections. We have also the typical cross-section and the details of slope protection and weak poles. For the plan and profile, the road 1 is, the beginning is 0 plus 00 and ending at 0 plus 139. For the road 2, beginning at 0 plus 069.75, ending at station 0 plus 233. And lastly, road 3, the beginning is station 0 plus 00 and ending at 0 plus 515.65, a total of 0.819 kilometers. Thank you.
Okay, since the description of the first project, is finished, so any comment from the, from our procurement? Any comment from procurement?
From our proof, we have proof of ownership of land, care of by LGU, then delete 1 unit cargoes for the truck and then truck and equipment requirement. You will have so. So yun ang ulit na po, service truck. That's all.
So from the B1 DPWH, any comment from the BQ? Videos.
Kuan, nataas nila na din ang mga program is skill. So, there's nothing. Dito sa equipment na
Equipment lang to.
Wala na sa
Okay, so ramon to idahan po, walay, di ba sa pagpapapil na walay, correction sa quantity.
So there is no correction from quantity or revision from the,
Wala na din.
from the program of works? For this project now?
Sa, di ba sa di pagpapil?
Ano yung busy? Okay na.
I-issue man ang kuha natin, change. So there's a changes in the procedure to
Hindi po sila design pa.
So, since there is no comment, so if there is any changes from this documents or from the quantity, so I would like to remind the bidders to visit the DPWH website and or visit for any bid bulletin. It will be posted 7 days before bid opening and to be specific from December 10 for this particular projects. Then last day of posting, 7 days or till December 10 and last day of posting. It is the responsibility of the interested leaders to view posted bid documents or bid bulletin. Unahin mo na si English. So palihog, ayaw mong kalimot sa pagtanaw kay pasina yung mga changes. So, okay, we'll proceed to the next project. It will be presented by Engineer Ryan.
Ano yung
Okay, proceed.
Good morning once again. For the next project, contract ID 26 NH 0002, Surigao Davao Coastal Road, kilometer 1259 plus 00 to kilometer 1259 plus 696, kilometer 1259 plus 718 to kilometer 1260 plus 22, kilometer 1261 plus 400 to kilometer 1261 plus 639, kilometer 1261 plus 717 to kilometer 1261 plus 869. For appropriation of 60,068,000 with an EPC of 52,588,640. Location at Lanusa, Surigao del Sur. For the scope of work, CW1 construction of road widening, facilities for the engineers 0.17%, general requirements 2.03%, earthworks 43.63%, surface and base course 6.7%, surface course 31.33%, miscellaneous structures 1.78%, for CW2 construction of road slope protection structure, drainage and slope protection structures 14.35% for the total of 100%. Project length 1.391 kilometer, 2.782 lane kilometers. Project scope, road widening, contract duration 222 calendar days, date of bidding December 17, 2025. For CW1, for Part A, facilities for the engineers, Part B, general requirements, item number, description, unit, and quantity are being shown. For A 1.1, construction of field office for the engineers, we have 1 unit field office, bunkhouse type. For B.5, project billboard and signboard, 1 unit for 4 feet by 8 feet tarpaulin for DPWH, and 1 unit 8 feet by 8 feet tarpaulin for COA. And here's the DPWH standard project billboard and for COA. For B.72, occupational safety and health program, B.81, traffic management, description, unit, and quantity are being shown. For Part C earthworks, description, unit, and quantity are being shown. So, For Part D, surface and base course, Part A, surface course, Part F, miscellaneous structures, item number description unit and quantity are being shown. For CW2, construction of road slope protection structure, Part G, drainage and slope protection structures, item number description unit and quantity are being shown. For the minimum equipment requirements, we have 4 dump truck, 1 water truck, 2 transit mixer, 1 backhoe, 1 bulldozer, 1 payloader, 1 motorized road grader, 1 vibrator roller, and 1 joint sealer equipment machine for the for 13 number of equipment. For sand and gravel, item 200 and boulders at Caracan River Quarry with an average hauling distance of 14.35 kilometers from the project site. And here's the typical section with canal. Typical roadway section widening at right side only. Typical roadway section with grouted riprap. Typical roadway section with concrete slope protection. And here's the plan and profile, beginning at station 1259 plus 00 and at station 1261 plus 869. And that's all, sir.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Ryan. Any comment from the pre-procurement?
Or prefer we have one, add 1 unit billboard in between branches.
It is already corrected. So any changes with regards to the quantity of this project for ABC, so please bear in mind to the bidders again to visit the website and bill chips for any bid bulletin. Okay, we will proceed to our next project.
Right.
Coming plan. So, good morning, everyone. Hello. Good morning, everyone, for our next project with contract ID number 26NH003, construction of multi-purpose building, Barangay Poblacion, Cagwait, Surigao del Sur. With appropriation of 12 million ABC, 11,880,000. Location of Barangay Poblacion, Cagwait, Surigao del Sur, and a duration of 217 calendar days. Number of building, 1 unit. Then project scope, construction of 2-story multi-purpose building,
Bidding date at December 17, 2025. For work to be done, Part A, general requirements with 1.40%. B, earthworks, 1.24%. C, plain and reinforced concrete works, 16.09%. Part D, finishings and other civil works, 63.21%. Then Part E, electrical works, 2.57%. Part F, plumbing works, 5.37%. Part G, mechanical works, 9.45%. And lastly, Part H, auxiliary works with 0.65%, with a total of 100%. For the project break, so for the breakdown, B.51, project billboard or signboard, 1 unit of 4x8 DPWH tarpaulin back with marine plywood, and 1 unit of 8x8 HOA tarpaulin back with marine plywood. Then B.71, occupational safety and health program, provision of the following: 1 health personnel and 1 safety practitioner part-time. And name and specification, unit and quantity are as shown. For item number, description, unit and quantity of Part A, general requirements, Part B, earthworks, and Part C, plain and reinforced concrete works are as shown. Then for Part D, finishing and other civil works, item number, description, unit and quantity are as shown. Part E, plumbing works, Part F, electrical works, Part G, mechanical works, and Part H, auxiliary works, item number, description, unit and quantity are as shown. Then for the minimum equipment requirements, we have equipment description, capacity, and number of equipment are as shown. For the plan, perspective, vicinity map, site development map. Then for the ground floor plan, second floor plan, then front and rear elevation, right side and left side elevation, section through BB and section through AA, ground floor reflected ceiling plan and second floor reflected ceiling plan with and ceiling typical detail, roof layout plan, and canopy detail above the ramp. The schedules of doors and windows, schedules of partition, then detail of PW ramp and elevation of stairs, lobby, and detail of the PWD toilet. Detailed plan of the metal cladding, aluminum composite material detail, side section A and side A12 and side section A13. Aluminum composite material detail, or the next is foundation plan, column and footing detail, concrete pedestal detail, and grade beam plan, wall footing plan, wall footing 1 and wall footing 2, second floor framing plan and typical section of beam, typical section of slab, the roof beam plan and ledge and beam detail section, roof framing plan, steel base plate detail 1, 2, and 3, and half truss detail, purlins detail, and girth 1, 2, 3 detail connection, steel girth 1, 2, 3 detail connection, and fascia frame detail. steel connection detail 2 and 1, spot detail, ground floor, second floor, and stair section detail. Fire exit stair ground floor plan. Then foundation plan of fire exit stair. Main steel framing fire exit stair. Base plate connection detail and stair section detail.
Yeah. I'm gonna be clear.
Pero sa loob na ako.
Equally presented by Engineer Ryan.
Yan mo.
Good morning once again. For the next project, contract ID number 26NH0004, Surigao Davao Coastal Road, kilometer 1259 plus 718 to kilometer 1260 plus 22, kilometer 1261 plus 400 to kilometer 1261 plus 639. With an appropriation of 10,233,000, ABC of 10,028,340, location at Lanusa, Surigao del Sur. For the scope of work, first, facilities for the engineers, 0.90%, general requirements, 7.85%, earthworks, 2.31%, drainage and slope protection structures, 88.94% for the total of 100%. Project length, 0.214 kilometer, project scope retaining wall, Contract duration 188 calendar days. Date of bidding December 17, 2025. For Part A facilities for the engineers, Part B general requirements, item number, description, unit, and quantity are being shown. For A 1.13, construction of field office for the engineers, we have 1 unit field office, bunkhouse type. B.5, project billboard and signboard, 1 unit, 4 feet by 8 feet tarpaulin for DPWH, and 1 unit, 8 feet by 8 feet tarpaulin for COA. And here's the DPWH standard project billboard and for COA. For B.72, occupational safety and health program. B.81, traffic management. Description, unit, and quantity are being shown. For Part C, earthworks. Part F, drainage and slope protection structures, item number, description, unit, and quantity are being shown. For the minimum equipment requirement, we have 2 dump truck, 2 transit mixer, and 1 backhoe, for a total of 5 number of equipment. For sand and gravel at Caracan River Quarry with an average hauling distance of 15.07 kilometers from the project site. And here's the typical for the retaining wall. For plan and profile, beginning at station 1259 plus 718 and at 1259 plus 890. And that's all.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Ryan. Any comment from the procurement?
We have add height, retaining wall, height of embankment must be 1.5 meters from natural ground line. Then we need 1 unit boom truck, bulldozer, and cargo service truck on equipment requirement. Include green concrete quantity on program of work. Major category must be RCSPS retaining structures. That's all.
So it is already corrected, Engineer Ryan. Okay, since it's already corrected, so we'll proceed to the next presenter. Engineer Bragas.
Good morning once again. For the next project, we have the construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Hall, Barangay San Roque, San Miguel, Surigao del Sur. Contract ID number 26NH0005. Bidding date December 17, 2025. Appropriation 10 million. ABC 9,900,000. Location Barangay San Roque, San Miguel, Surigao del Sur. Project scope, construction of 2-story barangay hall building. Project duration, 193 calendar days. For the scope of works, we have general requirements, 1.47%, earthworks, 2.78%, Plain and reinforced concrete works, 17.78%. Finishings and other civil work, 53.10%. Plumbing works, 2.90%. Electrical works, 13.45%. Mechanical works, 7.62%. And auxiliary works, 0.9% for a total of 100%. For Part A, general requirements, Part B, earthworks, and Part C, plain and reinforced concrete work, item number, description, unit, and quantity are being shown. For Part D, finishings and other civil works, item number, description, unit, and quantity are being shown. For the continuation of Part D, finishings and other civil works, item number, description, unit, and quantity are being shown. For Part E, plumbing works, Part F, electrical works, item number, description, unit, and quantity are being shown. For Part G, mechanical works, and Part H, auxiliary works, item number, description, unit, and quantity are being shown. For the project billboard, we have 1 unit 4x8 DPWH tarpaulin and 1 unit 8x8 COA tarpaulin. For the occupational safety and health program, we have 1 health personnel full-time, and the description, unit, and quantity are being shown. For the minimum equipment requirement, we have 1 plate compactor, 1 concrete vibrator, one bagger mixer, 1 dump truck, and 1 jackhammer for a total of 5 number of ornament. Next for the plans. For architectural plans, we have perspective, site development plan, vicinity map, and location map. The ground floor plan and second floor plan. The front view elevation and left side view elevation. The rear view elevation and right side view elevation. The cross section A and longitudinal section. The schedule of doors and windows. The ground floor reflected ceiling plan and second floor reflected ceiling plan. The canopy detail and detail of PWD ramp. Detail plan of metal cladding and its section. Next for the structural plans, we have the foundation plan, concrete perimeter pathway plan, and second floor beam framing plan. The column and footing details, the wall footing, and the concrete pedestal detail, and steel base plate detail. Schedule of footing tie beam, schedule of concrete slab, schedule of beams, and typical section of beam and slab. The roof beam plan, roof framing plan, and roof plan. And also the fascia frame detail. The truss details, ridge, and steel gird. The spot detail of steel connection and stair detail. Stair plan detail and stair section detail. The ground, next for the plumbing, we have the ground floor water layout plan and second floor water layout plan. Ground floor sanitary layout plan and second floor sanitary layout plan. The ground floor storm drain layout plan and second floor storm drain layout plan. The isometric view for the sanitary layout plan. An isometric view for the water line layout plans. The septic vault detail, catch basin detail, clean out and service staff connection detail. Next for the electrical plans, we have the ground floor lighting layout and second floor lighting layout. The power layout for the ground floor and second floor. The ACU layout for ground floor and second floor. The schedule of loads and sign analysis and calculation. Voltage drop computation, short circuit analysis. Next for the panel board. Next for the solar system, the single line diagram. For the mechanical, you have the fire alarm layout for ground floor and second floor. The schematic laser diagram of automatic fire alarm system. That will be all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Prakas. Any comment from the procurement?
Same with other MGB item 110218 unit cost, it's the same with MGB Cagwait since the materials used are the same. That's
So, the comments is correct?
Yes.
Okay, since there are no comment from the solicitor, so we will proceed to our next program. Engineer item.
Awasian. Kan init yan, no? Init versus
Gabungan si Pagimo kay Yawan sa its.
awara. Good morning once again. For our next project, we have construction completion of multi-purpose building, Barangay Hall, Barangay Awasian, City of Tandag, Surigao del Sur. Located at Barangay Awasian, Tandag City, Surigao del Sur. Contract ID number 26NH006 and bidding date December 17, 2026. Appropriation cost 6 million pesos. ABC 5,940,000 pesos. Location Barangay Awasian, Tandag City, Surigao del Sur. Physical target 1 number of building. Project scope completion of Barangay Hall office. Project duration 135 calendar days. Scope of works. For general requirements, we have 1.55% earthworks, 1.79
Plain unreinforced concrete works, 6.54. Finishings, another civil work, 72.50%. Plumbing works, 4.36%. Electrical works, 10.73%. Mechanical works, 2.53%. For a total of 100%. For our part A, we have the general requirements. Part B, earthworks. Part C, plain and reinforced concrete work. The item, the general requirement, the unit, and quantity are being shown. For part D, we have the finishings and other civil works. The item, the description, quantity, and unit are being shown. And we have here the continuation for part D. Part A, plumbing works. Part F, electrical works. Part G, mechanical works. Item, description, unit, and quantity are being shown. For B.51 project billboard, we have 1 unit 4x8 DPWH tarpaulin and 1 unit 8x8 COA tarpaulin. For B.71 occupational safety and health program, 1 health personnel full-time. We have the description, unit, quantity are being shown. For the minimum equipment requirement, we have 1 plate compactor, 1 concrete vibrator, 1 bagger mixer, 1 dump truck, and 1 jackhammer. Let's proceed to the plans. First, we have the architectural plans. For the perspective, we have here also the site development plan, vicinity map. We have here also the ground floor plan and second floor plan. Front and rear elevation. Right and left side elevation. We have here the section through AA and through BB. And also the blow up plans for the stairs located at the lobby. We have here also the ground and second floor ceiling plan. The windows and doors schedules. Stairs and ramps details. Also the cladding details and plan. For the structural plans, we have the foundation plan. The detail for the concrete pedestal for the fire exit. And details also for the wall footing. Both wall footing 1 and wall footing 2. We have here also the detail and elevation view for the fire exit. For plumbing plans, we have ground and second floor water line layout. The isometric view for water layout. We have also the ground and second floor sewer line together with this isometric view. Storm drainage layout also asymmetry. Yes. Then septic vault detail. For the electrical plans, we have the ground floor and second floor lighting layout, the ground floor and second floor power layout, and the ground floor and second floor ACU layout. Also included the schedule of loads, the design analysis and calculation. We have also here the voltage drop computation, the short circuit analysis. And this is the perspective view of the project. That would be all. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Ivan.
Hi, Jen.
Ijan. Okay, any comment from our procurement?
Our prioritize mass paintings and rework, paintings that partition last inside the building.
It is already corrected.
Yes, Chief.
Okay, since it is already corrected, so we will proceed to our next presenter for our last project.
Stop sharing yan. Stop sharing yung process na pa. Sawat na. Kasi anya kasi mo. Kasi tinanggap niya.
Nakadaan ka, boss.
Ilan pa no?
Si
Gigit for report.
Okay, it will be represented by engineer from Galibo.
Okay, once again, good morning. For the project, I'm about to present, namely, construction of public water supply system, Barangay San Roque, San Miguel, Surigao del Sur. Source of fund, IPANEP 2026, amounting 3 million. The scope of works only distribution of water pipeline. For the item, we have a part A, general requirements, project billboards. Item B.51, project billboard signboard. Also, B.71, occupational safety and health. And we have part B, earthworks. Item number 8031A, description, structure, excavation, common soil. For part A, it is a lump sum and each, so for quantity, it's only one. And for earthworks, for common soil, for structure excavation, we have 756.55 cubic meter. And for item number 8041A, description, embankment from structure excavation, common soil, with a quantity 748.71 with cubic meter. And for part C, we have plain and reinforced concrete work. Item number 901I. Description, structural concrete, class A, 28 days. With a quantity of 19.11 cubic meter. And lastly, we have part D, plumbing works. Item number, with the two item number 100110, pipes with fitting connections, and 1024 cold water lines. And lastly, for cold water lines, for the two quantities, it's a lump sum, so it's obviously with a quantity of 1 unit. Para nila. Did I see the plan? That's all for construction of public water supply system, Barangay San Roque, San Miguel, Surigao del Sur.
Thank you, Engineer. Point from the Procurement.
Our pro reflecting plans and gate valve and other accessories included in the program of works. Provide connection plan from main line with label of materials used, including the devices to the distribution line. Then replace top lane with onion, including ball valve. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Officially related.
Yes, all have been addressed, all the concern from pre-pro.
Okay, thank you, Engineer. So, again, to all interested bidder, please be reminded to visit the DPWH website or page for any bid documents. It will be posted 7 days before bid opening. And to be specific, on December 10, 2025, this is the last day of posting. It is the responsibility of the interested bidder to view the documents or posted documents. Tanan ito na project, 7 project na disasal mo. Please, paki-view na lang yun sa the website and the concepts for enable. Okay, before anything else, so I would like to request since we have changes on our checklist, I would like to request Engineer Aying to read the revised checklist.
For the technical components of the bid, first, the exam certificate of this is personal membership patrimony. Next is bid security. When it's prescribed for amount ang validity tenure in accordance with Act 8/2009. Next, project requirements. It shall include the following for professional chart, based on contractors, key personnel, based on contractors, major construction and traffic maintenance fund. Next, with the minimum statement and the terms prescribed by RA 2000. Next is the latest general information sheet, reflecting the beneficial ownership information duly received by the securities and exchange commission and for corporations. Next is the sworn affidavit of eligibility and beneficial ownership, following the template attached as Annex A for all bidders, including sole proprietorship. For the financial components of the bid, first, duly signed financial bid form in accordance with the form prescribed in bidding documents of RA 12009. Next is the duly signed bid prices in the bill of quantities. Next is the duly signed detailed estimates, including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with the bid. And lastly is the duly signed quarterly or monthly cash flow and paying schedule.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Ray. So, siguro klaro na ang bago ng checklist na ito. Daghan ng mga form ng kausap based on our RA 12009. So, please, again, visit the website or the Excel sheet to view the new checklist documents. Any comment from the bidders?
What day is it now to?
Sa zero.
Okay na rin ka na.
Masama ka, provide ka na kasi one.
Gusto may
May rent din na. Galing sa putra.
pwede sa mga
Nakasama. Yan, wala.
Yung mga sige, at siguro, di po bisa lang, kaya is lang natin, sige, pwede sa amin na hindi ba people sa mga masunod na yung
Na ay diferensya. Sa
bili po.
wala kasi nila. Goods nga. Goods nga mo nga. Small value procurement sa goods. So na 1 million up to 1 million kan pwede na 2 million. Dahil sa goods lang na. Pero ako ka kan sa usay kuan. Ay dagdag sa goods na usay.
Kasi pag ano, transition, mga transition.
Pero gamit na mo, dahil natin ito. So na niya 3 years transition na. Transition na sa
Okay, so any other comment from what, PWG? So hearing none, so this pre-bid conference for 7 project is adjourned. Thank you for coming. And God bless us all.